Been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Off to the back. They'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. On the opening drive, they face third down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's broken up there. Great play on the fourth down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And at first down, they go right back to him. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air. It's Lagway. Slings it to throw. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's White. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Gonna run it. It's Holmes. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. He can go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Gators! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point try coming now. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
He bought some time, now lets it go. He flips it to the back across the middle.
It's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Physical defending. That one falls in. Brings up 2nd down. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off. He's
going to try to return the punt. He's He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him by excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Ball. Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. To throw, it's Lagway. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. Will spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it.
Looking for a man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. He will lose 10 yards on that carry. Good play by the defense.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down here at their own 42. One big play has really set the tone here for a productive drive. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
To throw, it's Lagway. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Gets loose. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Over the middle, it's Jackson. Comes out full, keeps the football and picks up the 1st down.
Well, the offense catch.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The sure hands, it's Holmes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Seminoles. Way too much speed in that play.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Picks it up himself and still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On the run, he'll let it go. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. The Seminoles will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the second half is a handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
They'll run it here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
To the air, it's Lagway. To dart to the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Makes an open space. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Man, his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's swarmed by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's White. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught quickly. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot that's very tough to get your hands on.
The pocket breaking down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Florida State. They connect for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. Picks up the first, looking for more. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the Knowles are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's White. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's swarmed by the defense.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Bringing pressure. Oh, he breaks free. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is brought down. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Going for his running back. And it's just beyond that.